This presentation is about the JFK assassination. We'll find out if it is whether conspiracy or not. We investigated many different aspects of the JFK assassination on our own. We all gathered different data which we would like to present to you now and discuss the relevance or credibility of the sources.
November 1963. President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in the car. But the question of who shot the president is still a mystery, and it has become a controversy subject. Conspiracy theorists insist that it would not be possible for someone to fire so many shots using the rifle that Lee Harvey Oswald was using during the assassination. The University of Ohio and Scripps Howard News Service found out that in 1997, about 33% of the population of USA believe that the JFK assassination is a conspiracy. Another 20% of the population believe that the guy who murdered JFK is from the federal government. 1964, the Warren Commission, or a group of government officials that was investigating the assassination, found out that a total of 3 shots was fired during the assassination. The first shot that was fired went through the president's body and hit the Texas governor, John Connally. The second shot was then fired and took the life of the president by hitting him on the head. The third shot was fired and hit the president's car. July 3, 1997, the only survivor of the Warren Commission and the former president of the USA, Gerald Ford, admitted that he had changed the location of where the bullet was entered from JFK's upper back to the base of the back of the neck. Who would have known that this little minor change made by Ford would give support to the commission idea of a single bullet could pass through JFK's neck and leave another 6 wounds on the president's body before hitting Connally on the back, ribs, right wrist, and left leg.
The magic blood, they talked about that the right side of door was opened and the height of him and the seat was not so clearly shows that someone really shot him with the gun. Many photos are telling the truth and shows clearly what is the magic blood. They call it as magic blood because the bullet didn't go straight towards JFK, it curved and shot JFK. It's not so obvious things because just the normal man can't shoot the bullet like that and shoot JFK on his throat. Nellie Connally had been interviewed by some magazines about JFK's death. She said that she could remember that she heard something very noisy sound and she turned back and she saw that JFK was grabbing his neck and heard the second shot which shot JFK.
According to an online author, during the JFK assassination, Kennedy sat in a place higher than John Connally in the assassination, caused the bullet to struck Kennedy in the back and then turned Connally sideways. The image next to the text tells us that the bullet that was fired entrance point is the neck of the JFK, and the exit point of the bullet is JFK's throat. The bullet hit Connally at the back, leaving his crest, going through his wrist and down into his thigh.
They are saying that there should be second man who shot JFK because the angles were not so correct. Because Lee shot the gun in the 6th floor, it is like impossible angles to shoot JFK from 6th floor and very quickly like that. He shot 2 times in a row very fast, but the rifles were not the one which can go 2 shots in a row that quickly. But the 2 bullets were likely same bullets. The single bullet theory was created by Warren Commission attorney Alan Specter, and they found out that there should be some problem. He said it is impossible to pass through the neck and got into his.
Abraham Zapruder is a bystander who lived right next to where the assassin attempted to kill the president. Zapruder made a whole movie, and the movie proved that there is not enough time elapsed between the apparent shots that hit both men in the back for Oswald to have fired, reaccurate his target and fired again. But the magical bullet theory have slowed and explained both problems. On November 23, 2003, a BBC corresponding program told us it was 100% for sure that the same bullet had struck John Connolly and the president, but it was not possible that the Texas governor to have been struck in his body with a bullet except through the president's. This program is reliable because it is based on an ABC computer animation which used the exact computer-generated image, based it frame by frame on the Zapruder film. And it has also used the exact location of where JFK and Connolly had been hit in the car.
Not conspiracy. JFK was killed on November 22, 1963 by Lee Harvey Oswald. There are many conspiracy theories to the JFK's assassination. Some of the theories include group of government, of even mafia involving into the assassination. Warren Commission is created to investigate the assassination of United States President JFK. President JFK was assassinated as he traveled in an open car in a motorcade in Dallas, Texas at 12:30 p.m. November 22, 1963. Other governor who is called John Connolly was also injured when JFK was killed. About in 2 hours, Lee Harvey Oswald was arrested for killing J.D. Tippit and arrested that evening at 1:33 a.m. Saturday. Oswald was suspected for murdering the president. At 11:21 a.m. Sunday, November 24, 1963, nightclub owner Jack Ruby shot and killed Oswald, and he was being transferred to the country jail. Credibly, first information was taken by Wikipedia. Encyclopedia that anyone can edit it, but there are people who control some information. Second, they cite the ideas or quotes from the books or other credible sites to show one information. Third, famous encyclopedia, and it is used for basic researching. Credibly, investigation by Warren Commission, only group that is created for investigating JFK's assassination. It is accurate because of their government support.
The website is divided the result into 3 parts. First, why was he killed? Method or how was the president killed? Second, motives. Why was he killed? Third, the man involved or who killed him. The method, the president was riding in his open limousine. There was Oswald who shot the president from the high building on the 6th floor. Oswald used the rifle to shoot the president or JFK. Motives. There is many reasons why JFK had been killed. First theory says it was JFK's plan. Second theory says the American people killed him because they wanted to start the war. Last theory says it was the relationship between his brother and JFK, the man involved. There was in the movie. Finally, the movie said Jim Garrison killed him.
The assassinations of JFK. When JFK was traveling through the streets, suddenly there was a first shot that trying to kill JFK, but it was missed and nobody noticed that, so JFK was still riding his limousine.
Surprisingly, the second shot was hit the president, which was JFK. It hit his wife's back and JFK's throat. Then JFK got hurt while JFK was died.
The magic bullet theory was introduced by the Warren Commission in their investigation of the assassination of President JFK to explain the shot that goes through John Connally and killed JFK. The theory shows that the single bullet goes through Connally's chest and hit JFK's neck and killed him. In the experiment they did after the assassination was proving how that one bullet go through JFK and Connally's chest and killed JFK. The experiment proved that it is possible to shoot JFK.
Jim Garrison. Jim Garrison was investigation about the JFK assassination. Then he received the technique from Jack Martin. The result of Jim Garrison's investigation had stopped. His job was the U.S. National Guard of the World War II. U.S. National Guard of World War II was the soldiers that trying to protect the country. This air guard was for the armies and the equipment of the military or the Air Force. Moreover, it happened in New York. Later he got a new job. His job was to protect illegal of pinball machine.
Lee Harvey Oswald was captured for involving in the JFK assassination. Oswald did not agree that he is involved in killing JFK. 2 days later, while being sent from police headquarters to the country jail, Oswald was killed by club owner Jack Ruby in television cameras broadcasting live.